2024, though, is just going to be unbelievable, right? UCLA, USC in the Big Ten, 12-team playoff. UCLA officially in the Big Ten. The Regents passed let them go 11-5. They had a University of California Board of Regents vote, but not before, in classic California fashion, they had to hit them with a tax.
Berkeley tax.
The Berkeley tax, they're calling it. $2 to $10 million a year UCLA has to pay Cal. I love it.
Yeah, and the other part of it I like is that they are going to ask for / demand, we'll see if it follows through, a lot of like delineated plans and money toward how they're going to take care of their athletes as they're dragging them across the nation for these various events. So the Big Ten's been talking and talking. UCLA said it too. Like, we're going to have a plan for this and that. Well, we'll see. When rubber hits road or when plane hits air, we'll see exactly what the plan looks like, but it better be a good one, because I think that's the biggest crux of this thing for me.
It was like a long time coming. I remember being back in Pac-12 Media Day in July, and this was what was told to me by a few people, like what was going to happen. They were going to have a $5 to $10 million, annual tax they had to send to Cal. That was kind of like what was thought was going to happen, and that's what would happen. That's what happened. I did think it was interesting that I think the vote was 11-5. That it was interesting that 5 regents voted to block the move, basically, which was interesting. So probably closer than I had first thought. But as you mentioned, Dan, it's California, so they've got to put on the political parade, and we got to see all that and drag it out a little bit and make a scene. So
a little mafia move. They'll pay a little restitution to Cal. So Cal's making a couple bucks here out of it. 2024, though, is just going to be unbelievable, right? UCLA, USC in the Big Ten, 12-team playoff. Big question then becomes, does OU and Texas jump to the SEC before that, or do we have this one more year of kind of uncertainty? But the future is coming, and quickly, in college athletics. And the amazing part of this is, like, this move is so bananas. Like, if you step back and say, wait, there's 2 schools from LA in the Big Ten, but at this point, it like makes sense somehow. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, okay,
yeah, right.
But here we are.
We're desensitized to ridiculous scenarios.
I do wish that we had the situation in college athletics, which I know is like magic wand stuff, where like USC and UCLA play football in the Big Ten, but all these other sports just play regionally.
Yeah,
and the leagues don't extend all the way down. Like, and not only they wouldn't even be in the Pac-12 either. Like UCLA. Like UCLA soccer should be playing like San Diego State and Cal Irvine, and like all just play regionally in those sports. You don't need to be flying all over the place to play soccer games and stuff like that. But that'd be my thing. But someone would tell me I'm undervaluing those sports.
I'm here to tell you, you're dismissing. You're not important enough for us for you to travel around.